Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sore Feet Adventurers. Last left off, you found a job to go and head to Golden Fields, and you just had the first night over in High Shore. Alright, so, Dorothy, I'm going to since you trance, you're technically the first one awake.
Mm-hmm.
So, after you wake up, kind of shortly after sleeping, after your trance, what are you going to do?
Well, that's a great question. You know that feeling when you're at a sleepover and you're the first to wake up and you don't know what the fuck to do?
You can just sleep
That's
in.
how he feels right now.
You're gonna sleep in so that doesn't happen?
There's no sleeping in.
You can roll a perception check.
What's that gonna do? I'll do it anyway. That's 17.
17, you do hear some, I'm guessing might be some servants moving around, but you do hear other footsteps. Nothing you know there might be too many for it to be just some servants. You do hear some voices of the, it sounds like Lady Lolan, and there's a voice you don't know, kind of late at night, kind of after you pretty much get done with your trance.
Maybe he'll ask the servant if he can locate one to the place where he was reading those books before.
Can we get a replay of that sound?
No.
Alright,
Thank
you
you,
out in the
Casey.
hallway, you do some of the servants kind of, you ask them, they kind of show you where the reading area is. They tell you there's an actual library if you want to go there.
Yes.
Alright. You do go to the library and over there and you're reading. There's Lady Lolan just kind of doing a little bit of work, kind of traveling around, getting through. Gives you a polite kind of bow and moves on with her work.
He'd just nod back, but is it all like arts types of books? Just
There
like
seems to be kind of the history of the area. There's some farming books and or mostly artistic books though you find.
Take a little bit of the newer subject stuff since he got a taste of the arts books in the other spot he was reading.
Okay.
So the history of the place and sure farming. Read up a little bit on farming too.
Okay. Read up on some of the farming, the joys of pretty much farming squash.
Good old gourds.
You plant them, you let them grow, and then you do nothing with them, and they give you too much squash.
Yeah, exactly.
End of
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that just how you spend your time?
Yeah.
Alright. With that, kind of goes by, that night goes by, I say, oh, Grease, since you always wake up and work out.
Mm-hmm.
I know you always work out. I'm gonna go eat pasta since you are at your house. Are you gonna wake up early?
Yeah, I should probably wake up earlier.
Okay, you're gonna wake up. Would you try to wake up like around 10? Like how long? How early are you gonna wake up?
We were planning to leave by 1.
Is when you're all gonna wake up.
Just probably wake up around 7:30, 8-ish.
Okay. We'll go with This is your house. We'll go with you. What are you gonna do when you wake up?
Just get ready for the day, get dressed. Just gonna pack what she thinks she needs, which is basically just like whatever was already in her traveling pack, plus like her battle armor and weapons. And then she's just gonna spend some time, I guess, continuing with her morning routine, which is, making herself look nice, presentable.
Okay. You know, this does kind of find your mom nearby, just kind of drinking some tea. And after you come down to visit her, she does looks to you. And, did you sleep well, my love?
Yeah, I I did.
Hopefully we didn't wake you.
Who's we?
She kind of takes out a drink sip and Tinish came in
What?
late last night.
Where is she?
She was in her own room.
Ibalsa looks conflicted. I'll wait till she wakes up.
You kind of stares and you're not hiding the conflict in your face.
No, not really.
Just, I know you must just speak with her, but I would let her sleep.
Yeah, no, I am not going to wake her up early.
Just thought you would like to know.
Well, thank you.
Tea?
Sure.
Can I get some tea? And there's some honeyed fruit. I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
Drinking. Did you join that?
Wait. Before you switch off my character, I'm
Okay.
just gonna ask your mom. Hey, Mom. Do you know anything about the Church of Bahamut? Like, I know Dad was part of it, but I've never really heard much about it. Other than, just the general
She kind of
priests
puts
you
the
see.
cup down. I don't know too much about it. All I know is what Tina has told me. That's why didn't really want you to go. I was so far away and I don't know what to expect.
How much did Tina tell you about it?
I have heard the stories of the valiant knights who defend the lands. As for religion, I'm not one for it much, but I do know Bahamut is a beneficial deity.
Did she tell you the church might be looking for me?
She hasn't told me no problems. She did tell me she must speak with me. Some new news from that direction that pertains, I believe, probably was to you.
Do you know when she was gonna talk to you about that?
Perhaps after she's rested.
Eve also sips her tea.
She kind of frowns. Mom frowns and slides like a plate of like pastry toward her.
Eve absent-mindedly just takes one and starts munching on it.
Brings a little smile back to her mother. She keeps going back, sipping the tea. Alright, so now, Okri, since you wake up and always work out, you just gonna wake up, or you just wake up and start your workout, or
Flop off the bed onto the floor and grunt. And grab the keg and kind of walk out in the hall and rub my eyes. I go splash some water on my face.
Question, are you holding this keg like a teddy bear?
Yes. Yes, I am.
say, are you basically just the pants and just
Yeah.
okay? Walk out in the hallway, just holding this thing, look like you just woke up, and
I
see
go
a server
down.
just look at you, just
I go down to
going.
the kitchen door and is it like open?
We can just push it open,
Okay.
like a pantry door.
I go in the kitchen. I place the keg back in, and
You see just kind of the look of the cooks. There's one of the same cooks, and there's a different one. Just like
I look at the same cook and I give him a good smile, and he's like, "Hey, yeah!" Thumbs up, and I leave the keg. And
you even have a bewildered look on their face, just crazy dwarf.
they would find it empty. So, I go to my wagon. I feed my chickens, and I start to work out. I grab my anvil out of my wagon and work out.
Are you wearing shoes at least, or are you barefoot?
I'm wearing shoes,
Did you put clothes on before you went out to feed your chicken?
just pants and shoes.
Okay. You kind of walk out. You do see some of the early servants just staring, and so you're just walking out there and
I give them a head nod.
they're away feeding your chickens.
No, I climb up onto the wagon.
Okay.
Remember how I had that contraption?
Yeah, exactly. You're just standing on top of the. Do you just lower it down into cages, or?
No, there's a small little feeding tray.
Okay.
I've designed it. And I go to work out. Is there anything interesting as I jog around the neighborhood?
You just jogging around the neighborhood, or you gonna jog around the estate?
Neighborhood. Around the estate.
Right, you're jogging around like the outer wall.
Yeah.
All right. You know, some parts you can't. You have to kind of go around another building.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You should run. You do see more of the refugees. Looks like a lot of them. The streets are kind of clear, but there's still a lot. Look like they're kind of working. You see
Okay.
more of Thories. You got some Thories men look at work still. You do see some guards that just kind of nod to you as you go by. So yeah, you catch a couple guards. Like one's like leaning on a spear. Look like he's getting ready to fall asleep.
I kick his spear out from underneath him.
He falls right to the ground. Oh,
No sleeping on the job.
He's like, oh, yes, Captain. You're not the captain.
What would happen if there was an enemy abound? You'd be dead. You should thank me.
He kind of just gets up and just kind of walks away.
I start running again.
Okay. Takes you a little bit of time, and you kind of get a little lost, but you make your way around the state back to the front gate.
Okay. I guess I wash up and gear up for the day.
Alright. Oh, gonna see her a little further. We'll go Sora.
All right. So Sora, do we all have separate rooms?
Yes.
Okay. I am gonna. Sora is actually gonna try to sneak into. It's gonna in Nahiri's room.
What time are you doing this at?
Early morning.
Before sunrise?
A little bit of sunrise.
Light her out.
She's gonna be
About
awake
6.
before sunrise.
Oh, okay, so you wake up also. Okay. You wake up and are you gonna sneak to the room or are you just like nonchalantly just walking there?
I'm gonna sneak.
Roll a stealth.
Dragonborn thinking you're sneaking.
Don't you have disadvantage
Guidance.
of being so
Crow's
Guy-
sneaky as hell.
Are you wearing armor?
No, I'm never. I'm a.
Why would they have disadvantage then?
Yeah. I don't have any
I
heavy
didn't give him
armor.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Unless you're
Deborah's
raging.
just saying things.
No, actually.
No, I was
Remember-
wondering because he's so big.
That doesn't
Oh.
matter.
No.
28.
Hey, wow.
Dang.
You like Sully or Sullivan?
Alright,
from
would you roll,
Suzanne?
you roll
Do I have to
perception
roll?
if you want.
Yeah.
Just fucking prancing about with your big lunkiness and sneaking
Hold
by.
on, I'm getting my Maryland dice.
So as you kind of make your way over across towards here, you can keep rolling. Saoirse, you think you catch someone just sounds like just a normal person walking.
Sounds like a person walking.
Just a normal person.
Just
Would you roll?
I rolled a 3. And then,
Just gonna let
even
them-
with my perception,
I'm just gonna let them do the bit,
Okay.
but don't come back to me yet.
Okay. As you do nothing, you kind of make your way through. You're kind of standing in front of the door, just staring at it. Here you're just waking up.
no, she would be awake because this is not a comfortable place for her. So she would be either sitting in bed reading, probably
Okay, you're
just
kind
not
of just
paying
woke
attention.
up and you're reading you're just kind of reading a book. You're doing Sora.
I'm pretty much gonna wait by the door and just wait till she leaves. When she opens the door.
All right. Yeah.
It's gonna be a while.
I know.
He
All right.
stood outside of an inn all night. one time, remember? Yeah.
You're just kind of standing there, your big frame just staring intently at this door, just watching for any movement.
I think you would be quite entertained watching paint dry.
As you're just reading.
shiny
Susho,
and then
what are
sunny.
you doing?
Out of game. You matched my passive
Yes,
perception.
yeah,
You're
sounds
kind
like
of
normal.
you're
Yours is 28.
yeah, exactly 28. And I'm
Sounds like a normal person.
It sounds like a normal person walking. I guess I just don't pay it any mind. And what's in the room besides a
There's a bed, looks like a couple cupboards and a desk for your belongings. It's pretty modest, but still pretty nice. And looking more, everything was like hand carved more recently. So
It's nice.
Is there a veranda?
not in this room, no.
No. Okay.
Are our rooms identical?
Most of them are identical. The only room was different was the pulses.
So what's so nice about the rooms, though?
They feel more homely than the ones that you've gotten in Freehaven.
Gotcha, nothing valuable. Okay.
Did you steal from my mom, you asshole?
Can I open the windows?
There's a window you can't open yet.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and safely rest on the sill and just wait until someone calls for breakfast.
Okay, you open it.
Just
You
breathe in the intoxicating smells.
you do catch the whiff of the. You do not as powerful as before, but you see the sun still kind of rising. So
Oh, good. I caught
You-
the sunrise.
you imagine the flowers haven't really opened.
That's fine.
For real.
I'm just taking in the nature because I couldn't do that the last time I went to a place for the first time.
Okay.
It was just a porthole.
All right. Here you're just in your room reading.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that
Yeah, that's you.
You're just in your room
I
reading?
zoned out. Yeah, making faces at Ashley.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so she would be in her room reading, and then probably when she's a little more awake, she's going to dump all of her stuff in her bag and start organizing. So there's gonna be just like weapons. She has a lot of weapons. She's been hoarding them, I have realized. So every weapon you've ever given her and or like she took from an assassin, she has those still.
Okay.
She is that meme of where she just keeps pulling out weapons.
Alright, you're just going through your stuff.
Yeah, she's going through her stuff and cataloging, double checking her money. She's paranoid now because of Okri. Where is Sora exactly? Are you just
You
is the
don't
door
know.
open?
No, it's not open.
You don't know where Sora's at. You're
She's
just guessing he's
not
in the room.
paying attention. Okay.
Alright, she wants to start things up. So you're getting some looks at you to literally some of the servers walking by.
Don't even care. Don't even care.
Alright, just because looks they kind of go into the rooms.
I have one question.
Yeah.
What does he do when she starts changing?
I'm not looking at.
Door's closed.
The door's
door's
closed.
closed.
Why would you
I'm-
sleep in a room that's?
That's what I was wondering. Is
wide
the door
open?
open?
No,
No, it's been
door's
closed
unless you
the whole
left it
time.
open. I don't know.
No, it's
if you-
your room.
It's your room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you sleep with the door open? No.
No. She's
Asked and
paranoid.
answered. Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
There we go.
Alright. Belle, are you going to move from your spot at all? Or. You do realize around this time, maybe the other
There's
party
more
members are going to
like
wake up.
appropriate breakfast time. Yeah, he'll go move to where
Breakfast is.
they
You go to the dining area, you find there's actual breakfast being served.
you just have a little bit, yeah.
Also, are you going to do anything differently or just going
Is she
Have
already at the
breakfast?
breakfast area?
to pretty close to it?
Probably stay there, wait for the others.
Sora is going to use the sending necklace to send. Oh,
Okay, what are you doing? After you feed your chickens and you're just going to head back in?
Let's see, I returned the cake, fed the chickens, worked out. What else did I need?
I think you said you washed up, and then you're just going
Washed-
to head back to your room?
washed up. No, because there was nothing valuable there, and all my stuff were in the wagon. I'm done with the room.
You do smell the breakfast. The smell of the breakfast kind of wafts into your nostrils. And it's the egg.
You wake everyone up.
Right. You
We
kind
need to
of walk
get
up.
going.
As you walk up, you do see the large figure of Sora just staring at this door intently.
Kind of look over.
I use the sending. I'll use the sending necklace.
Okay.
And say,
I get a wicked smile on my face, and I use the setting stone too.
I say, I'm training Nahiri. I'm seeing if she can sense presences.
This is not a prank. You had me going.
Well, how about this? Since she hasn't noticed me for a while, you can do whatever you want.
If you take a step back, I'll knock on the door, open it, and you rush out and yell.
I have my own plan.
Okay, step aside.
You got to step back for him?
Yeah, I'll step back.
Do I smell breakfast happening? Come on.
I'm just for the distance. Because you have the window open, I'm going to say you can smell the breakfast.
Okay, so I guess I'll shut the window and make my way to open the door and...
As you open the door, you
No.
see...
Nahiri! Nahiri! Nahiri!
You just hear a long sigh. Yes,
Are you awake?
I've been awake.
Right. While breakfast is ready, we need to get going if we're going to face those giants.
You hear what he says with eagerness.
Do we have to fight giants?
Positively.
Why?
Why not? I don't understand the question.
You just hear a sigh, and you can hear clattering, like stuff getting put away. Okri, I'm not a huge fighter.
While you're with a dwarf, haven't you heard dwarfs are born with battle axes in their hands?
Must be painful for the mother.
Ugh.
I step outside my room and see this happening, and I, morning.
And then Okri kind of turns over to Saoirse. Go get something to eat. We're heading out soon.
I'm on my way down. I'll leave you to.
Oh, you'll lead me to it. That's right. Now, Harry, let's go.
I'll be a moment.
I'm waiting
Why are you waiting?
for you to come downstairs and eat so we can leave.
I'm getting my stuff together. I'll be a second.
It has been a second.
She starts cursing in Infernal.
I'll be outside the door.
Okri, that's creepy.
I am collecting heads, making sure everyone is accounted for.
You just hear her like trying to say something, and she shakes her head. And you obviously can't see it, but you just hear grumbling on the other side.
After you gathered all your stuff and you're kind of ready to go, head out.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna open the door.
Real quick.
Before that happened, I'm walking down the hallway, so I'm away from this shenanigan.
Okay, you head back downstairs and you just look on your face, your hand down. Quickly, Brian, you see the breakfast?
I guess I'll partake of that.
I'm taking a step back away from the door and watching what might transpire.
All right.
As you see the door open,
As soon as I see a little bit of her, I say in Draconic and cast a spell, command.
What?
Oh,
And I say, halt! So make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving, huh?
are you yelling at the top of your lungs?
Yes.
I hate you. I hate you.
Can I hear that?
you all are eating breakfast. You hear a "Brrr," you say in Draconic.
I know what it would
You
be.
just hear a "Brrr," you hear just halt in Draconic, and all the turns are. And your mother was like, "What the?"
You've also frowns, makes a very concerned face, and says, "I'll be right back." And she like
uses the hearing mic group chat. You're probably gonna hear Nishimi
What's
scream.
going on?
You can make your roll.
Yeah.
Make that roll.
Hold up. That is a 15.
Oh, okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. Out of reflex, she's gonna throw her dagger.
You gotta pull it out.
No, it's literally just like
One fluid
one
moment.
fluid motion. Like she drags it and just throws it.
Are you screaming it or?
Yes, she screams.
Yvonne says, "You're on the way up here." Screaming.
I'm going to
She picks up
use
her
my
pace.
ability protection. It's disadvantage.
I actually kind of, I have my, and as you're throwing the knife, I smile.
All right, roll to hit.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You have disadvantage also.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first one's a 5 plus. I don't. What do I add to that?
Dex.
You dex plus
You-
proficiency,
Dexterity.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
which it will be 4 plus your dex modifier, which I believe is another 4, so it should be a plus 8.
So you have 12.
Well, because my dexterity is a 9.
It's your dexterity. Wait, what?
Wait, no,
Your
sorry.
modifier.
I'm looking at the wrong
Do
one.
you have a 18?
Sorry. That's a 9, yes. Okay, so that's a 9. And, that's a crit 20.
Yeah,
You're lucky.
but you're at disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's a 9.
Score.
You're welcome,
You
buddy.
lucky.
I was a.
You lucky.
And I say, good. Your reflexes are sharp. And I walk, and then I start walking
She
over to
starts
get some
yelling
breakfast.
at you.
So just a bunch of things real quick. So, as you did that, you kind of get you say to your reflexes are smart. Your Balsa comes bursting up the stairs right away.
I'm chuckling as well, walking away.
And you just hear Nahiri start yelling at you in Infernal, and she's.
She also like pauses. She skids to a stop, looks between Nahiri and Sora, turns to Sora and yells in Draconic, "What are you doing?"
I was teaching her some Draconic.
You do see a laughing form of Okra just kind of walking past you.
Ibalsa's shoulders drop and she just
Okri was witness.
Yes, the big scary dragon roared at the feeble and
Nahiri's flipping you off.
small lady over there.
Yeah, I heard
and
it.
startled her.
Nahiri in comment, "Are you alright?"
You can see, like, she's, like, going to pick up her dagger, and she's, like, kind of shaking. And she's like, nope, I'm done, and she's gonna storm out of the house.
Great.
Hey, DM. Since Bell didn't move, but he did send over the sending stone, what's going on? He would then profusely apologize to the lady of the house on behalf of his fucking companions who don't know how to fucking behave.
I thought you were going to go do it too.
I did not.
You also left.
You asked me
talking.
to teach you Draconic.
Sirsha, yeah, so you're saying that Sirsha and Dorothy, you both get kind of a look from Lady Lowen as it staring at both of you, between the two of you.
It's actually a good way to learn to cry.
Then he would like
You stop
profusely
the whole-
apologize.
Must
I
mean
stopped
this.
eating. I just stopped.
You balsa comes
Especially
back
since
downstairs.
nobody replied on the sending stone.
As I'm
That
chuckling,
probably means even more trouble.
so I stifle my chuckle and get onto the sending stone and say, "Shenanigans. I'll be down for breakfast."
He apologizes even harder after he receives the word shenanigans.
And then the last sentence you hear was, "I didn't do it
Kind of worried face on Lady
This time."
Lowen's. Okay, go.
You're gonna hear the
back to
stomping of
drinking
her
tea
stomping out of the
now.
house, probably.
He's kind of just like this at the table. It's just like, but not like out loud, but oh, that is the mood.
Alright, so yeah, Balsa and Oku, you're the first one to head down, followed shortly by Sora, and then Nahiri as y'all.
No, Nahiri left the
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
Stormed out.
I
She's
guess
out.
you
She's
go
going to
downstairs
town.
And it just sees you leave. Your friend seems to be in a hurry, madam.
Bad decisions all around on behalf of our two most burly party members.
I did not. That was all him.
You sound completely innocent there.
She just stares at the end of the table at you two.
I think I'm gonna try and catch up to Nahiri, and Ibalsa's gonna like pick up, I guess, like a fruit and a pastry.
Alright. She just nods. Is that you head out?
Just gonna use Sending Stone to like ask Nahiri to wait up, or just like wait at the entrance of the gate if she's gone that far.
As soon as she's at the door, she took off flying. She's going to town.
So also, I
Do you
turned to the mother
reply?
and I would say,
Do you reply back? Do you reply back?
She's just gonna send a quick, "I'm going to town, I'll meet you there."
Okay.
so I would say to the mother, "For once, this was not my doing. You would know something would have been blown up."
Her look on her face, it doesn't seem to change, and she's still kind of frowning and kind of seems to be kind of take it all in. She goes, "Enjoy your breakfast." Okay. It just keeps going to drinking the tea.
You have a lovely daughter. She's very polite.
She just says nothing. And just keeps drinking the
Damage control check failed.
tea. She goes, "Dustin is around. Sora, you would be nice to know. I've been instructed to let you know that Teenish is here."
Nervous sweating.
She heard all of that.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Is everything all right? You look sweaty.
Is there any chores that the maids need done? I can help out with that. I am free right now. I'm not really hungry. Is there any help you need around the house?
Ogre looks
Sora-
really confused, like, "Sora, this is not like you."
Sora, we are about to leave to go ahead to pull them.
No, it's well. If you gotta eat your food. I'll be really quick
I'm
and
gonna
help
use the
out.
sending stone
Okay.
to Sora and I
let's see
say,
here.
"You seem troubled.
God.
What's
Damn it.
going on?"
Teenish was my instructor.
I'm just gonna
Leave!
go. with it.
Get out of here before it's too late.
Okay, so
Last time up, I set my masters.
Okay,
It went
so-
horrible.
Alright, and seriously, order.
I'm going to try to stealthily excuse myself from the room, but I rolled a 9.
How are you trying to excuse
I just
yourself?
want to like get up from the chair as silently, hoping no one notices, and I'm just gonna like make my way outside.
Do you need help with anything, Saoirse? I can.
So as you go and push yourself, you use your the whole table and the whole chair as you push
I
backwards.
just stop.
I turn to the mother and say, "Well, it looks like everyone is about to leave, so we shall be departing as well."
Perhaps you would like to take breakfast to go.
I would.
He kind of gets
He kind of
wraps it up.
takes out his bag of holding and snaps it a little bit out, and then just clears the food, and he doesn't take the plates. He just pours the contents off the plates into the
I lean
bag.
forward as close to the table and I'm just like, and I don't let that breath out.
And you pass out and you start breathing again. Congratulations.
Let's get going.
And,
For your sake, I hope as well.
and and like he's just still sweating, and he says, "Just to let you know," and he lifts up a little bit of his robe, and you see like a scar on his back. While during training, she did this with a blunt weapon, and it was a cut.
Right. That sounds like a personal, no, a you problem.
It is.
You see Layla just kind of keep sipping and most for you already. You are free to leave. And nods to you.
Yeah. Sorry.
I get up after partaking in at least 2 portions, one breakfast that would fill me up, and a second one for second breakfast. And I put that in my bag of holding and leave.
Okay, goes and are you leaving as well, Sora?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. They looked at me in a rush. Kind of stared at you, Belle.
He's just kind of like really blank face and yeah.
Belle, what are you doing? Early bird catches the worm. Come on.
I'm apologizing.
But I've done nothing. You've
You
done
say out
nothing
loud,
wrong.
Did you say that?
Yes. He's at that point in the road.
Layla just nods and just kind of gets up and I have work to do. Kind of leaves.
Oh.
He kind of whips his head really fast
I've
towards Sora
done
and
nothing
Okri.
wrong. The worst of it is this big lug of scales startled the entire house.
All right, no more shenanigans. We need to make a meeting point. We need to get on our way to do our job.
I was gonna head to the farm.
Well, we're missing 2 people of our party.
And we have things to use to contact them.
Yes, we need a meeting point.
So the farm.
He kind of rolls his eyes and he walks out.
Alright, at that point, the boss says you're heading off to find Harry. Did you take off and fly?
Yeah,
as
I'm
well?
flying.
Okay. Doesn't take you long, you're
What do
pretty
you
quick
think? I'm
flying.
gonna use my legs like some sort of plebeian?
God.
Dang.
Your mother has legs and no wings. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah. How do you feel now?
Alright, it's quick to find here. You, where at town are you gonna be at? Just
She's gonna look for like a bakery, cafe.
it's kind of hard. You do smell, you guys can kind of near the tavern or some of the other inns. You guys should quickly get a, notice that this town's nowhere near as big as Freehaven. You do think you find a bakery.
Can I catch up to her before the bakery, or
Yeah, you know your way.
You probably
around
find
the
her
world.
like looking around,
Okay.
like looking for it.
I would have said, "Mihiri, I brought you breakfast."
Wait, what?
She pulls out the sweet fruit and like the pastry.
Oh, and yeah, she grabs it. So thank you so much.
Yeah. I didn't think you really wanted to stay for that.
And here he just takes a sat. Just you see her just deflate a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little jumpy, and that just made it worse.
Yeah, I think Sora made everyone jump with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at how loud he is.
Anyway, I don't think we really have much time for town. It's likely that Okri will want to leave immediately and will probably leave us behind if we stay.
True. I guess we should probably get a hold of them.
Ibalsa picks up her sending stone, messages the group. We should meet at the stables.
I pick up the sending stone and I say, "You 2 have wings. Meet us onto the road outside of the town headed towards the farm. We'll pick you up there."
All right,
Just taking the wagon then?
I guess so.
Alright,
Oh,
you
okay.
guys gonna head to the stables at all, or nowhere
No.
else? Belle? So just sorry, you
We
guys
have
gonna
a
head
wagon
to...
and a steed. I don't know why we need extra horses or something.
Do we still have the slip, or is anyone going to go or no? Or are you just gonna take the wagon?
Well, question. How much longer is it gonna take for us if we just take the wagon?
If you take the wagon
It doesn't take any difference because of the speed and all that.
to go, even if you're doing double speed.
No, not what the book says.
Alright, the horses, you might get there in the same time, roughly. You don't know the roads well enough to really judge it. You've always either teleport or flown an airship.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Then it's just gonna go with it.
Okay. Positions are? You guys gonna go in the wagon?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess while I'm inside the wagon, I'm gonna make some holy water.
Oh, okay. All right. You head on. All head on your way out. Hearing also, you're just gonna meet them outside town. All right. You all meet up together outside town, and on your way. Next kind of 4 hours go by, kind of boringly.
He was going to use that time to write in her diary.
It's not boring for me. I talk about all my ancestors and what it means to be a dwarf.
And really, only in the last half of you kind of approach the fourth hour. You kind of approach, and you see just before you, just kind of gold. The sun comes down, just a sea of gold. It's all you see. Just
Then I switch
super
about
bright.
the stories of when Berwick Dragonsbane took the gold from the dragon's hoard. This what it reminds me.
You see all around you just some fields as far as you can see of just wheat, just golden wheat, and just heading way out. You see farmers at work, and you see several kind of buildings in the distance of looks like different farming communities.
Sora takes a stop when he says that. What type of dragon?
It was a shadow dragon, an ancient shadow dragon.
Okay. And he still keeps working.
And you're all watching. You see the kind of the wind going by. You see kind of the gust kind of push goes over the top of the wheat. And you see hear some happy songs, kind of working songs in the distance. Kind of goes across the wind. There are nearby trees, and you kind of making a turn. You kind of go on. You see kind of the distance. You see other fields full of the different vegetables, and kind of approaching one. It looks like there's as you're approaching this part, you see kind of more kind of farmers are kind of leaving the area. They're kind of look to be kind of hurry. They're just kind of leaving the area.
I'm gonna yell out to one and say, "What's the hurry?"
First one you talk to kind of just keeps going. Doesn't really say anything. Just kind of keeps going.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the back of their clothing, I guess, around the neck.
And grab one. You kind of grab one, and they're trying to pull against you.
What's the hurry?
There's giants.
Giants. Well,
There's giants. They're eating everything. And
enough said. Hurry on. They'll be in my way.
kind of as he's leaving, kind of rip apart of his shirt and just runs off.
I'm gonna get on top of my wagon, and I guess I'm gonna look around. Do I see anything in the horizons?
As you look around, you're looking around. You do see like the general direction where everyone's kind of fleeing from.
Do I see any like trees shifting or anything like that?
No, you do see. I think you see kind of some smoke in a certain distance. It's kind of a little ways off still, but you think you do see some movement going. It looks like it's really erratic, so it's kind of strange for giants to be moving like that quick.
Yeah. I guess. How many horses do we have?
You have no
Zero.
horses.
Zero. Oh wait, we're on your
Yeah.
wagon. Never mind then.
Is anyone else gonna do anything after hearing there's giants?
I guess, is
Let's-
the wagon moving right now, Cole?
No, it's stopped.
Alright, Eve's gonna fly up so she's got a better vantage point to see.
As you fly up, you do see the trail of kind of the farmers kind of fleeing from one direction. Kind of, as you make it by, you see kind of a small kind of looks like the farmsteads. You see large shapes kind of moving over in the fields.
You mentioned they were moving erratically.
They look kind of weird. The way you describe it is what's your normal perception?
My normal perception, 13.
15? When you see they look like giant figures. They're not really clothed though. They look like they might have like loincloths, and they look like they're pawing at the ground a lot. They're just kind of continuously kind of staying low and bent over as they're going through these fields.
Eve's just gonna relay what she can see to the rest of the party with the sending stone.
Okay.
With the description, can I make it a history check to see what type of giant it might be?
Yeah.
I want to do that
I'm
too.
gonna guidance myself.
Can I as well?
So 15.
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
24.
24.
Also 24. But not a natural 20.
23.
Do you know how the description is that Bulsa is given? These are like hill giants, but something it kind of sounds off. As you know, hill giants they still wear clothes, though crudely made, and the way Bulsa describes them, look like they've got says they're kind of thin. So, and with your thoughts, you kind of go immediately to stone giants, but you've never heard of a thin hill giant.
Okay.
So, are you gonna do anything upon hearing there's giants?
I think at the mention of giants, I would also have stood up and looked around, but I wouldn't have flown or changed to fly or anything.
Just like climb to the top and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see these giants that are almost. Their perception look like they're pawing at they're almost like they're crawling on the ground, but
How
it
far
looks
away?
like they're reaching and putting things in their mouths.
How far away are they?
Good little bit, probably about another 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
So how much time would it take to get over there?
Going as a crowd would take a little bit of time as the road, but if you kind of go off, you might be faster traveling there on foot.
I think, yeah.
So what? Less than an hour?
No, way less than an hour. You
well,
probably get there in
if we can dash there, it would probably
within
take
like
us
10 minutes going through.
Okay.
Right.
So I look at you and I say, "Now's the time. Drink your potions."
And I say,
And I clink
cheers.
bottoms up, and I drink my the growth potion of growth, and we're both now large.
And I drink the giant one, and then the...
You have a strength of 21 for 1 hour, and the potion of growth.
I drink this outside the wagon. Just
Obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Potion of growth. When you drink the potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
How large?
2 hours.
2 hours. 3 hours. Okay. We're large. Like
Yeah.
technically
We do a
10
D6 a
feet
damage, right?
up. We have reach and we have a d4 of extra damage.
Cool.
All right, as you all watch these two figures just bottoms up as they go drink and see their sizes just increase as it's quite kind of comical to see a dwarf just grow bigger and just he looks almost like a Olaf if he was just a little taller.
How tall is Olaf?
He's 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
I'm 7 feet tall, too.
Yeah, as you see,
Well, then you would probably be something like 12
he grows to
feet.
be 8 feet tall, and you see about the hulking form or a large form of Sora just grow massively as he's about 12 feet tall now.
I'd be 10 feet.
I just love to think that...
I'd be large.
Oh, you that's that 8
That's
feet?
what-
That's
no.
like over.
10 feet and up is large.
So you'd be like 10 feet, and you see like the 14 feet tall Sora is just, they're just but much larger than all of you now.
So
Wait,
should-
so if I'm 10 feet, I grew 5 feet, then you would have 5 feet as well.
Mhm.
So how tall would you be?
I'd be 12 feet.
12 feet?
12 feet.
I would just love to think my robes were, like, breaking and also mending at the same time, like I'm the Hulk.
Saoirse is visibly intimidated.
Nishiri just looks like mildly horrified. She's just like, "Oh, this was not a good idea."
yeah! Alchemy!
Eva also glances down from where she's flying and whispers to herself, "I can't believe he drank the toenail juice."
Ah,
That was him, by
Yeah,
the way.
no.
Sorry.
And that means our speed would kind of be faster, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think it does. Well, maybe.
Alright.
Considering we cover more since we're large.
Yeah.
I think so.
You're
I think
letting
we have
down
to reverse
Boston?
that.
Could.
I guess we're booking it.
I'm gonna pick up.
Run there without anything. Everyone saw you guys grow, or are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna head off to the direction?
We've also
I have my shield, but I basically tell people climb on.
I was gonna say Nishiri's gonna fly up and land on Sora's shoulder and just sit there.
Sora sees this, he kind of looks down. It's like looks kind of sad a little bit when you get on.
I lower
Why do you
my
look sad?
arms. Is anyone climbing on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just what you see.
What about you, Saoirse?
Yeah, I'll hop on.
Okay. Are
She's
you
gonna
flying? Or
tap
you just,
your, like the side of your head.
Right now?
As
my
it's running, he
speed
says,
is 30.
sorry.
30?
Yeah.
You gonna be dashing?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be dashing. I'll be doing 60.
I'll just fly. I can dash.
I'll be doing 80, so.
Are you capable of doing it? Holy shit.
Plus 10 movement from
That's true.
Barbarian.
That's true.
He's loving it. Going so fast.
The
She
hair
can't.
and any makeup is now ruined.
She doesn't wear makeup. And her hair's in a ponytail now, so.
Clear the table and we're getting ready for our counter.
God, it's gonna be badass.
Oh my gosh. But as we are running, Nahiri's gonna ask, why are you sorry?
I think I'm sorry I upsetted you.
Oh, this morning.
Okay.
I'm sorry for storming out. I'm a little jumpy.
I guess we're, because we have so much time, I guess.
There's us.
Can I just say now's a bad time to do your dialogue while there's
True.
making noise?
You know what?
This is a podcast, you guys. I'm just saying.
This is just a city just crumbling.
All right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because you're all heading there. So who's riding on who?
Nahiri's on Sora.
Nahiri's on me.
All right. So
I have Saoirse and Belle on my arms.
all right. You kind of grew big. You see a lot of the crowd kind of just split off away from you.
I'm yelling Dwarven war cries, by the way.
I'm also. Oh well, I'm having a conversation with her. So
You notice as you kind of go further down the line, more people kind of see you approach. You're just like pause and care like they don't know where to run. They just run to the fields, kind of off the road.
Okay.
Before we get into combat, can I cast
oh,
Mage
you got the
Armor?
wolf thrust.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
On the way there, you cast Mage Armor. You are free. Everyone's free to cast a spell if you want.
Also,
Yep,
in
Mage
common,
Armor.
I yell death to the giants. So the other, the peasants and all that know that we're not going to kill the peasants.
While that's going on,
To us, we've kind of jied to them.
while I see Nahiri on my back, I cast Sanctuary on her.
What's that?
While as we're getting closer.
Okay.
Sanctuary, basically, if they try to attack you, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they have to either attack someone else, if they're capable,
Or they
or
don't.
waste their action.
Thanks.
All right.
Nat 20.
I can.
All right. It's all right. Everyone, you can roll history. So
Let's see. I got a nat
24.
1.
I rolled an 8.
So an 11 total.
11.
what did I say?
5.
5. All right.
Is that history?
Yep.
Oh.
People don't seem to care about giants that much.
Alright,
Edith's
24.
never had to deal with
16.
this in her life.
24. He's got 16.
Again.
Would you roll here?
29.
Dang. So Saoirse, Ebalson, Bell, you're kind of can't really think that they're giants. That's what you got. So Oakree, with yours, you do know hill giants, and you fought some. These don't look like normal hill giants. They're very gaunt, and you kind of see like the flabs where they used to be fat is kind of gone. It's kind of hanging off. So they just lost weight drastically.
As we're running, I yell over to the group. Either they just took a big shit, or these giants are starving.
And Nahiri and Sora, you know these to be hill giants that are affected with a disease. In there, you've heard that they've been kind of a disease they believe from one of the progenitors, basically the mouth of madness.
Oh.
And you believe they're called the mouth of Grolantar.
Oh boy.
You've heard, just in your books.
I personally don't know what that is.
It's it's a disease.
That's not that bad.
When a disease takes these giants, they're often kept isolated away from other clans or chained up because they tend to eat anything in sight. But there's 3 of these giants that are affected, and what you've heard is this disease is really rare. I've seen 3 of these giants afflicted with it.
Would I know is this disease, is it strictly for the giants or can it spread to...
It's only said to be giants, possibly Etten, or sometimes maybe ogres.
Okay. So we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, humans really won't have to worry about it.
Do I know that they're always hungry?
Yeah, you've heard that they must eat to solve this disease
Okay.
best they can. Cure it.
I know that we just arrived, but was there like a certain direction they first started coming from? Like footprints of like
You don't know.
Okay.
You just literally rushed in there.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so roll for initiative.
Alright.
So it's alright.
Use my inspiration.
I'll use mine as well. 24. If it's not a 4, it's a 24.
I'm gonna use lucky and re-roll this.
So I rolled.
So you're still on top of me?
Yes, I'm on your shoulder.
Okay.
Alright. And gosh. Hopefully you guys will be able to kill all these giants the way they rolled. Alright. Who has above 20? Who has 25? Who has below 25? Who has 24? You have 24?
Yeah.
I
Alright,
have
so
24 as well.
who's dex mod higher?
+5, baby.
Plus 4, so you go.
Alright, so Belrothian. Bell is first, followed by Sora, who has 20 to 15. What's yours, Ibalsa? 20?
16.
Alright, so goes to Ibalsa, and then Ogre, who has 15 to 10. What'd you roll?
13.
13. Alright, Huey.
What'd you get, sir?
13.
7.
Alright, and Sirsha.
That would have been me last time too.
7. What did you roll?
13.
Okay.
What's your dex, Saoirse?
It's plus 4. But you rolled
4?
3.
Alright. So as you run back in your inspections,
Oh, it's
Belrothian, as you approach, you do. Oh yeah, you can all roll a perception as well.
Bro.
Except for you, Saoirse.
Except me.
I'm
Saoirse,
gonna use
you
my
know
passive.
there are people left on this. It looks like they're hiding.
Oh, cool. That's a 20.
17.
Plus
You believe there's people hiding from these giants. They're roaming around the house.
26.
Okay, you also are aware that there are people on here and they're hiding from the giants.
Yeah, 24.
Where are they?
You do see that there is one underneath this wagon. So it's a kind of
Okay, where
literally-
else?
And you believe there's a couple in the house.
Okay.
I have a 14. Is that...
14, you see the one in the wagon.
Okay.
How about 13?
13, you see the one in the wagon.
Cool. Does 24 afford me all the information?
Yep.
Okay.
You see there is looks to be a woman hiding under the wagon, and there's 2 children barely inside the house.
Keep Shrek off this board.
Alright, and you look like they're kind of crying. You do see
for some reason.
the giants closest seems to be eating some horses, just taking these great chunks out of them.
The pink paper?
Yeah, the one with the it seems to be the kind of ripped off from where that wagon the person hiding under is, just kind of eating these horses. As you approach, and Belle, you get to go first.
My question is, are we still doing 5 feet per...
Yes.
Okay.
25 feet.
Are you on top of us?
You're on my
okay.
They
arm.
probably, when I say their accounts, they kind of got off as soon as you guys were approaching, close enough.
Well, that's fine.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Out of range.
Yeah, I was hoping to do an AoE.
Oh. You have $20. Probably extend that AoE.
I'm sorry, what?
You have $20. Give it to the DM.
Oh. Slides money to DM. Hey. Can this just work? Thanks.
The gods.
What's that conversion rate in D&D?
Microtransactions.
That's fake currency. You don't want that. Okay. I want to first activate Blade Song, just in case. As a bonus action. And then for action, I'd like to cast Slow on these 2 giants. In a way that it doesn't hit any of the civilians.
Alright, what's the area effect?
It's 40-foot cube
River cube.
within 120 feet.
Okay.
There's a definite possibility.
Yeah.
And it says up to 6 creatures of your choice. So even if they are in it, I don't have to choose them.
All right. What does slow do?
You need to make a wisdom saving throw
Oh boy.
for both of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And what happens if they fail?
Their speed is halved, and it takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions at all. And on its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
What's the DC?
It'll be
16, 17.
a 17.
Ooh. All right. And they both fail.
Thank God, one of my spells finally fucking worked.
Is that your new spell?
You go
No.
and cast your spell.
They're not close enough for one of my new spells.
You go and cast your spell. This giant seem to be kind of a little more lethargic because they kind of pause and just still reaching and seem to be kind of going slower and seem to be kind of like a daze and just keep eating. One seems to be keep eating from the field and the other one keeps grabbing his horse and still taking bites out of it.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna move. Are we just like directly like right near where they
Yeah, you'd be
are? 5,
right
10,
next to me.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna fucking go right there.
So you're just rushing towards this.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. You rush towards, and then next is Sora. You see, saw Bell put the spell out and then just rush towards the nearest giant.
Okay. Alright. I am going to...
Can you see the slow card, please?
Let's see, I have 80 feet. So, 8. Okay. I have reach, so I can attack.
It's a great spell.
Alright, I have reach, so I can attack over. So I'm going to attack... I'm raging, and I'm going to attack this one.
So you're gonna head towards right behind Bell.
Right behind Bell. Right behind Bell, like, with overhand, so...
Yeah. You're large, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to start attacking him.
Wow, you're big, aren't you, mister?
Alright, here we go. And I will use reckless attack so I get advantage.
All right.
Most of that definitely hits. That's a 20. That's a
That
20,
hits.
Yeah, 27. Does a 13 hit on the second one?
Yes.
Okay, so it's prone.
Even huge targets.
Huh?
Even huge.
huge.
Yeah. Doesn't specify as on size. And I'm one size larger.
That is true.
That's true. All right. She kind of go on this wretch, just kind of eating the horse, ripping the meat off. You just go and attack, just hack into its back with one, and then you just go and hack at its leg as it kind of stands up, reacts, and just kind of falls over. So, kind of the size of its weight as it falls down.
Yeah, it doesn't specify on size. Alright.
All right. Roll for damage.
Alright. Come on, baby. Could be worse. That is 5, 9, plus 2. 11 damage for the first attack.
All right.
And second attack. Still advantage. Natural 20.
All right. So it's double then.
Yep.
Is that
Well, I get to roll
minimum
on
damage?
second dice, so.
So a 2 and then a 1.
So 3.
So.
3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage. It
Alright.
does, so it's 3.
It's 14.
So 11 damage.
It's 14 total.
Yep, 14.
All right.
No,
How'd you-
11
no.
for the second one.
The second one.
Oh, second one?
Yeah.
He doesn't have the modifiers and stuff. That was just the
Oh, okay.
numbers
So
roll.
14 for the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so as you just hack into it, just kind of falls over, kind of pick itself up.
And it has anything it hits, anything it attacks has disadvantage unless it's me.
All right. And Ibalsa, you're flying in the air, right?
Yeah. Actually, no, I probably would have landed after these two have, like, rushed.
Alright.
Just gonna turn to Okri real quick and say, Okri, how smart are these things?
Not the brightest.
Can they see through illusions?
They might, depends on if it's food or not.
If it's food,
They might try to eat it, and then learn that it's an illusion.
if it's a crowd of people running around.
As soon as they swipe through it, they'll learn.
Alright. In that case. Question, am I able to cast a spell and a cantrip? For the first level spell?
So you have to cast the first level spell first, and then you have to use the cantrip.
Does it need to be bonus action and action though?
Yes.
Gotta double check that spell level then. That's second level, never mind.
Boy, it's already
Okay,
slowed.
I'm gonna use, so first level first?
Mm-hmm.
Dissonant Whispers, then I think I can, hold on.
Is that a bonus action?
It's an action.
An action? Okay.
Okay, I can reach that giant. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it. It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What happens to it if it doesn't?
If it fails, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Which
What's the
you can't.
description of the spell?
I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of my choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain.
Okay.
It needs to be an 18.
It does not.
Cool. Is it prone?
Yeah, it
It
is.
is wrong.
Prone, but it can't do the second part.
That's fine. So that is 8 damage. And then, going to use my cantrip.
That's 8.
8 damage. 8 psychic damage specifically.
Okay.
I'm going to use my cantrip, Dancing Lights, to create a person-shaped light.
Is that a bonus action?
Oh, never mind. It's an action. I missed that. Okay,
You do have other stuff you can use as a bonus action.
I know. I'm actually going to move up a bit and try and call out to the person underneath the wagon to get them to come towards me.
Okay. You just tell them, like, come here.
Yeah, this way.
You kind of crouch in. You do see looks to be a younger kind of mother. She's just terrified.
Yeah.
You can roll off persuasion.
Sure. That's a 29.
All right. She kind of quickly just kind of huddles and goes towards you, and she
Okay.
kind of goes. She's, "Hey, my children!" And she kind of points to the house.
Okay, we'll get them, and then I move her away from the battlefield. And since I was flying over, I would have seen a safe pass or safe
say
passage to where she could retreat.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to like leave, but she does need to get out of the way.
Okay, you kind of motion her to go and hide in one of the fields. I forgot to type. When you cast your spell, you did notice that the giant was kind of reached for its head and was okay. She'll get loose, so it pulled one of its arms up to kind of hit itself in the head. You took damage and looks like kind of bleeding a little bit from the head. All right, with that is Okri's turn.
He's gonna start to laugh a little bit under his breath,
All right.
and he's gonna run up to the giant.
Which one? Yeah, she's gonna go around the wagon, head to the downed giant already.
And I have reached, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I have advantage. I'm going to use Weapon Master.
All right.
Oh boy.
Great Weapon Master. So yeah.
Definitely very good stuff right now.
So first one's a 26, second one's a 24.
Hit.
Okay.
Would that be with the -5 as well?
Yeah,
Hit.
Yeah.
I mean, someone here hit with a 13, so
I'm just fun.
that's right. Okay. So and then his second attack Critical hit. Make it a second one? No. Okay. Well, good thing.
Alright, as you go and just kind
Oh, yeah.
of slash deeply into this giant. What's the damage you're doing?
Doing the crit first. Come on. So crit damage is 17 plus 10.
27.
Yep. And the regular damage for the second attack is 12 plus 10. That's 22.
22.
What's this guy looking like?
49 damage so far.
Looking pretty rough as you're kind of just going, just slashing deep into the into its torso, just kind of slashing deep to kind of block itself with its arm.
Okay. Action surge.
All right.
Check again with the weapon master. Okay. Does a.
You have advantage.
Well, I already did. It was a 19, then a 15.
All right.
So that hits.
That is.
Second attack. First one was 16. That's 5.
11.
11 misses.
Okay, I'm gonna use inspiration on that one,
All right.
and it hits.
All right.
And damage is 28. Second one is 23.
51.
All right. As you go and just hack into this giant, kind of hold its arm and try to block, and you just kind of cut its head off with the arm as it try to block with. Just tumbles to the ground, never to get up again.
Then I'm gonna drink a potion as a bonus action, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Now that I'm closer, do I see these children?
You do hear some crying nearby.
Okay.
You too, Saoirse.
Oh wait, if he's dead, then you probably should leave him one there.
It'd be difficult.
Oh,
to
that's true. There's a giant. You have to go around it. Mistake.
There's right DED on it. Dead.
Oh, it's dead. I already have it dead right here on the thing.
Dead.
All right.
God.
Right. All right. And with that, you do see the other kind of giants. One of the giants tends to turn and actually looks your direction.
I roar at him.
He just roars back. This is the one that was not affected by the spell.
Okay. I'm going to. Can you move me 2 hexes this way?
This way?
It mattered where this was.
Oh, sorry, did I move it?
Yeah. 2 hexes this way.
This
yeah,
way?
right there.
Yeah.
There's a.
Just kind of
That's
get to
fine.
the right.
That's,
Okay.
Head over. You kind of
Here?
walk
Yeah.
through a haystack as you're just making your way through.
And that's my turn. By the way, I drank a potion of fire breath. Dragon's breath, basically.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Kind of heads
I get to
into
do
your
that
direction.
3 times within an hour.
And it just kind of just charges over at you, Okri. Just
That's me, but
and
Wait.
That's-
I'm over here.
I'm over
Okri's
here.
over there.
I'm over.
Oh.
He's
Okay,
oh,
it's
it's
maybe
your
instead.
one moved. Sorry,
Wouldn't he go, like, if he's going after
not
me,
Okri.
he-
Sorry, it's going at you, Sora. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, lucky
sir.
me. I'll just go on around.
All right, and they roll to see what it does.
Within
I
range
don't
of
know.
the other
They
one.
roll to see what they randomly do.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, I
Protect
rolled.
itself.
Roll 9. The giant makes 3 attacks
Oh, shit.
against one
I'm
random
fine.
target within its reach. 1 attack with its bite, and 2 with its fists.
Do it. Hit the other shot.
All right, so we go 1 and 2. So you're gonna be 1, and actually you within 10. Bellarth, you within 10.
I don't know. Is that 10 technically?
Hang on.
I don't think so.
No.
He's
Okay.
not. She's not.
So-
She can only attack me.
So you're
Wait, what about the
1, and
giant?
the other giant is 2.
Hell
So high and low. So 1,
Like I
1
kind
for
of
you,
wanted
Sora.
to be in
2 for Sora, and 3 for Sora.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna roll to hit. So here comes its first. As it kind of goes, it brings this massive fist, not as big as in your large form.
Mhm.
So it's gonna roll to hit.
Oh, shit. That's what I forgot to do. I'm sorry. Extra damage.
Oh yeah, the D4s.
That's
Does
4, so that's 8 for critical.
Does 19 hit? It's dead. You're really gonna roll.
No, I just want to see how brutal it
that's a
was.
miss.
Keep going.
19 misses?
Yeah.
Really?
I have a 20 AC.
All right. As it kind of goes and swings its large fist at you, just kind of block it aside with your axe. And as the second one comes towards you with a 22.
Hits.
All right. It hits you with a 22. You take.
And I am raging. I hear multiple.
8, 9. You take 7 damage.
Okay.
It just punches you across the jaw. And you just feel the impact kind of just almost moves you. And then a bite attack. And it goes and bites you. Just kind of hold up your axe again and just kind of hold it back. And you just get drooled on. Because the drool just kind of dripples down on you. All right. And then it is Nahiri's turn.
I'm sorry, but what about the other giants?
John hasn't activated. Doesn't really seem to have noticed yet. Just keeps
Oh,
eating.
okay.
Slowly. Okay. So for my turn, I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. Here, I'm using a full 60 feet. And then... Crap, how far is that?
You can still use regular action to dash, can't you? Unless you're planning to. do
I'm
something
planning
else.
on attacking, yeah.
I see.
Because I can't. My main goal is to get to the children.
All right.
How tall is that dead giant, though? That's my question.
How tall is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the ground.
It's about 20 feet tall. 20,
I'll
30,
say-
even more.
Is he standing? I could probably.
Yeah, they're
I would
both
be able
standing.
to
Like,
aim.
can you shoot over them?
Oh, shoot over.
I mean,
Like,
if
shoot
I'm
over
aiming
the
like
court.
for.
Oh, yeah, you can shoot over the
Oh,
cart
okay.
and everything. It is quite tall.
Yeah. Okay. And then isn't he in this one engaged with Sora right now?
Yes, that one is engaged with Sora.
Cool.
I
I'm
just
using sneak
punched
attack.
him.
I'm gonna shoot him, which means if he's engaged, I get sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
So that. Let me see if I hit. I'm gonna use lucky if I miss.
You doing that?
Whoa.
What's Kobe's
Rockstar.
secret is?
Let's see. I swear I need to write this down at some point.
So you're rolling to hit with your.
Bow.
All right.
So sure. I'm sorry. Which one do I add? I forget this every time. I just need
You
to
roll
write it down.
Dex. So Dex
Dex.
is your.
Dexterity. Okay, so plus
Or
4. So first one's a 10, so that's not gonna hit. Is
With
it?
Is it your
18?
dex plus
Plus
proficiency?
18.
So what's your dex?
My
4.
dex. Oh wait.
Plus 4. What's your modifier?
Yeah, plus 4.
Proficiency should be plus 3, right?
Plus
4.
three.
We're at
Plus
4.
We're
So
at
8.
4 right
so yeah,
now.
you hit.
Yeah.
If you roll
oh.
10, you hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. So I hit, and that is 5d6. Oh, there's so many. Crap. Okay. Done. Oh, I've got more than enough.
Okay.
2, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's see. 5, 9, 10, 11, plus 6. So 17 damage.
So you had the 5 from your. Or 4
Oh.
from your modifier.
Plus 4, no.
21.
21, yes.
Right. 21. You go bring your bow back and goes shoots and kind of pierces the giant pretty good as it kind of just goes, and it doesn't have a lot of resistance as it kind of like gaunt thin body just kind of goes through part of it. Just, kind of growls.
Cool.
And then with that, the Sirsha.
I'm going to. Wait, how many
So
was that? 6 spaces?
it's 6 spaces if you have 30.
Oh man, I can't go very far.
You can always dash.
You'd lose your action, though.
That's just it. I don't want to.
I mean, they're very tall.
Oh, you guys can't use bonus action.
Yeah.
It's a rogue
I'm just like, wait, what?
That's why rooms are good.
I'm gonna hunker over by this cart here, and that's it. I can't really think of what to do in this situation. This is all like
Not gonna cast a spell. You're gonna hide behind it, bro.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little scared.
You do know there's kids in the house that you
But
can
I-
dash from. Or
If
go around.
I don't want to draw too much attention to myself because
You could use your action to stealth.
can I do that after I've already moved?
Yeah, that was just your movement.
That's just your
Oh.
movement, yeah.
Then I guess I'll roll stealth and
Yep.
Yep.
wow,
4.
Plus what?
that's probably a 4. I don't know.
That's
You
an
have-
8.
8.
Yeah, you have
That's
a
8.
stealth stat.
All right, you roll 8. You're kind of hiding behind. She kind of go and touch the wagon, and kind of crumples down. It's
Wow.
damage. And
Stealth is not with me today.
all right, and then this other giant just looks like it's eating part of the field. Looks like it's grabbing some pumpkins.
That's always a pump.
Turns around and it turns around, and the nearest enemy target heads over towards Sora,
Yeah.
going through the back area. Actually, it doesn't matter, but all right, and though. All right. Okay, so it makes an action. Let's see which one it does. All right. And it makes a random attack, so it's going to do the same thing. 3 attacks, the random target. So you were the 1 to 3. 1 to you. 1 to you. And 1 to the other giant.
Yes.
So it just seems like kind of just goes up to punch you. So it gives out a roar. Does 22 hit you?
Yes.
Sorry, 20. 20 hits you?
Yep.
Okay. It's 20, and then you take a...
How much damage? I'm sorry. How much damage was that first attack he did? The other giant do to me? I forgot.
I think it was a 14.
4 damage?
So
14?
I think it was 7.
7? Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
And then, you take 10 damage from this attack.
From this attack? Okay.
Yep, 10 damage total. So that's half already.
Alright.
And then,
Which one's the
Does-
second?
That one behind me.
yeah, the one behind him.
This one?
Nope, that misses, and
This was the slowed one, right?
Yep.
It made 1 attack?
it's doing it. Can only do 1 action.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's the action. And it
Like-
seems it punches you, and the other punch kind of stumbles as it steps on, kind of steps out of the field and kind of punches near you, just in the ground, leaves an imprint. And as it does that, it kind of looks up to the other giant nearby and just goes and bites its leg. Usually, as it bites the leg, the other giant just kind of cries to the sky. And the other giant takes a 14 damage. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of just bleeding from the leg now. And we go back to the top round with Belle.
Alright, he's just gonna move just a little bit so he can see around Sora. And between these two, not that it really matters. But he will point with his sword behind the 2 giants and say some arcane words, and he'll cast Synaptic Static. Approximately just within 20 feet of a sphere within
Okay.
them, but just so it doesn't go anywhere near us.
Okay.
They both need to make intelligence saving throws.
Yeah.
They got beat 17.
Oh, what happened? Or what else happened?
They take 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. And there's more if they fail, but I'll...
They both fail. Actually, let
Cool.
me check the total. Yeah, they both fail.
Cool, on a failed save, the targets... It says a target, but... So targets have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. And during that time, they roll a d6 and subtract it. They subtract the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. They can make intelligence saving throws at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. And this spell is instantaneous, so it doesn't break slow.
All right. How much damage did it take?
I need a roll for that. I was explaining the spell to you.
Oh
I'm so
boy.
glad you chose that spell.
Boy, Alrothian might just cripple the enemy.
Yeah.
Well, usually he would, but
I mean,
somehow you save shit.
I thought they already did because, it's slow, and now this. Hot shit.
Oh, there goes the encounter. Ugh.
9, 15.
Now you know how it feels.
18, 24, and then 2 more. 29, 31 points of psychic damage
To
to
each
both of them. Yeah, each
39.
31.
31 through.
Yes, I rolled pretty okay.
Pretty good.
For 8d6.
As you go and roll that, you just see them just kind of holding their heads, kind of just punching each other again. Just kind of get it out as they just keep kind of look like they're in agony. Just kind of blood's kind of going out their ears now.
There goes my only 5th level spell slot.
Worth it.
Yeah. Very
All
worth
right,
it.
and with that,
I'm gonna move,
okay,
so I'm also
gonna run to the
a
house.
target for the non-slowed one.
Okay,
I'm just putting myself within range.
and Sora, it is now your turn.
All right.
Taking a couple punches from these giants.
All right. I'm gonna try to get in smack dab in between these two,
All right.
and can I use a free action to roll a perception to just know where his children are?
I'm gonna say no because you're kind of in the thick of it and you're raging.
Okay, then well, I guess I'll attack this one then. I'll attack the one to my right,
All right.
and
Take the one as the chunk out of his leg.
Yeah.
Sees that giant bite mark on it.
and I'm gonna do reckless attack. Natural 20.
Jeez.
That's your 4th one too.
All right.
Okay, so it's 13. Man, that would be 22 damage for the first step.
22 damage.
Yep.
All right. Roll your other down.
Second attack. So it was a 17 plus so 27 for the first and 14 to hit on the second one. So that one's knocked prone. It
The
does,
one there. Yep, it's knocked wrong.
all right, on the right it's knocked prone. Okay. 15 damage, and I'm gonna use my War Priest ability for a bonus action
All right.
to attack again. For attack one time. So my eyes turn skyish blue as my axe is about to try to hit this creature.
Nope.
Definitely hits. These low numbers on this. 8 damage in the last
8
one.
damage?
Yep.
All right. As you kind of hacking into this thing, you just kind of hack into its leg. Just it kind of almost like severs it. Just kind of falls down. You bring it into its shoulders and kind of bring it even further down till it just falls over. And you take for your last action, just cleave its whole skull in half, and it just falls over and dead right there. Nope,
No.
other one.
Other one.
Yep.
And
Just falls dead or over right in front of the house, and you hear kind of a scream from inside the house. There's the
do I know what direction the scream came from?
came from the house.
That okay, so so our house behind me.
Yes.
Okay. Then I pretty much. I know I have enough movement. I'm gonna stand on top of the body that just crumbled and look straight in front of him, like right in front of it. My back protecting the house.
Okay.
My back to the house.
You've also
How's this giant looking?
Look like it's got some scrapes on it. It's bleeding from some spots, but still looks like it's willing to go and try to grab you and eat you.
If it knows I'm there. I don't think it's noticed me yet. How much is 500 feet on this thing?
You can see clear across the map. Clear across it. There's 2 giants down already. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, wizard, go easy.
No, wizards are DM plan breakers.
You just move backwards or...
No, I'm moving. Like,
Okay.
Calculating. I'm just going to use Dissonant Whispers again on the one that's still standing. So it's got to
Alright.
make another wisdom save. It's got to beat an 18.
Alright. 18. And it fails.
That's 12 damage.
Alright. Just kind of use your spell as similar, just kind of reaches for its head and kind of this time look at some blood's coming down from its eye. One of its eyes, some of the veins are throbbing in its head.
He also grimaces a little. Turns to Saoirse and uses Bardic Inspiration. And she says, they mostly seem occupied with eating or whatever's attacking them immediately. Use that to your advantage.
Okay.
Alright, and after that is Oakley's turn. You can go over the body, it just counts as double your...
I can make it. Barely, but I have fucking reach. Okay,
As you move over, you should get to see this. Everyone sees kind of this large dwarf come over, just kind of go over and climb over this dead body and just jump to the side.
Okri in his most ideal form.
Big.
you may not like it, but this is what the peak dwarf looks like.
Ideal
Oh, boy.
dwarf form.
Oh boy,
Dwarf
this is what it's like going.
It's not
for it.
supposed to be a pun about like mountains and stuff.
It is now.
Oh, okay.
They call
Alright.
him Monty.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Weapon Master Precision Attack.
Alright.
So that's a D8 added to my attack roll. Since I don't have advantage.
Doing Great Weapon Master?
Huh?
Doing Great Weapon Master?
Yes,
Alright.
for these 2 attacks.
Be funny if you get +5.
I also got that. What was that about Bardic Inspiration? Or was that
That's
Saoirse?
Saoirse.
Okay.
That's Saoirse.
I have a curious question.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't matter in mechanic wise, but does your weapon grow with you too?
It does actually.
Yes, it
That's
does.
so cool.
It's
Okay.
listed in the spell.
Okay, that's cool.
You could have been a giant.
Otherwise, it's like, I have a knife now.
Listen, I'm not in charge who's dispensing the potions.
Alright.
Okay, so, I now have a +3 to my attack.
Nice.
Like a legendary sword. Ooh. And then... Does a... 7?
That's
That's 5. 12 hit?
This is 12 hit.
12 does it?
Yeah!
Because
this
it's one
one
of the
hits.
slowed ones.
It is on the slow ones.
Okay,
Does
cool.
it?
Thank you. Okay, what is this guy looking like?
Right now, it's looking like it's bleeding from multiple wounds. It's still ready to go.
Okay.
It's like, and you know it's still up for a scrap.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack again. With that's 20.
So what,
With the
how much
precision
damage did you do the
check.
first one?
Haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
Okay. So now damage for both attacks. First attack is 22. Second attack is 19. And on top of that, with those 2 attacks, because I am large, I add a d4 to both of them.
Alright.
1.
So that's
1. So
2 more damage. Those are my 2 attacks. And on top of that,
Yeah.
you guys know what's going on, but your characters don't. You didn't see me drink it.
Oh.
I suck in a huge breath, and as a bonus action, I breathe out fire.
Alright.
DC 13 dexterity, second throw. And you have to add
What's your DC?
13. You have to roll a d4 to minus it too.
Yep. And yep, it fails.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It takes 46 fire damage. And that's 10 fire damage.
All right, you're gonna just hacking away at this giant, just cutting into a great swath. There's kind of you actually see some of all the food was eating kind of dribble down from the stomach area of it. Kind of falls out. And it kind of almost takes a knee as it's kind of just lit on fire, kind of moving in a blaze of agony, literally.
Alchemist.
And is now Nahiri's turn.
Okay. I'm using my bonus action to dash once again to the house. This is a back door, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the door and then shout in the house, telling anyone who's in there to come this way.
You do hear some crying. You do see them crying and yelling like, "We're in here!" And children yelling.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna yell, be like, "Come on, this way!"
They don't seem to be moving.
Gosh, nabbit. I have to go in there? How much would you
Just walk to the door.
walk through the door?
It opens though. You go in
Yeah.
there right, huddling in a corner, kind of hid underneath the table.
And the goblins.
No.
Well, one of them is Shrek.
Gosh, Nabby, stop! That's not Shrek!
That's Shrek.
That's Shrek.
It's colored Shrek. Shrek
All right.
coded.
He's
the child
green.
You
down.
find two children.
Okay,
Small, a small boy and a small girl. Two siblings.
okay. She's going to usher them to the back door.
Reaching for them. Where they kind of hesitant and moving because they see the big and the yells and the movements from all the commotion happening from out the front door, and there's a big dead body out the front door.
We're gonna go out the back door. There's no one over there. Come on, quickly. Your mother's waiting.
They kind of bravely go towards you and just kind of hold on to you as you they go into you, like pretty much hold on.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you're going to pick them up probably.
Gosh. Okay. Wait, how old are they?
They're like 7. One's
I'm gonna
7,
think of a
one's like
7-year-old.
6.
Deborah, in D&D, your carrying capacity is insane.
You know you can pick them up. They're a little heavier than what you're used to, but you're
Okay.
strength.
Nahiri's going to, at her sending stone, saying, "Distract the giants. I have 2 children. I'm getting them out." And
You hear
okay.
back from me, Balsa. They're pretty distracted.
And you just hear a loud, chuckling, boisterous laugh from Oakry.
That uneases her.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak them out. I only have, I think, 10.
So you just say you start running out the door as you get them in.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it is Saoirse's turn.
I'm just gonna go there.
You have the one giant left. And you're currently on fire. Just
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Alright.
It has to make a con save.
Oh, the one thing it's good at.
But it's a very big circle.
2d.
What you looking for?
What to roll?
You just roll. Okay, just roll 2d10 first.
And that'd be these ones.
Right.
Oh, okay.
One is the other.
And how do I apply this?
You don't apply it for that.
Oh,
No.
never
This
mind.
is not a attack.
Blast.
It's still good though.
That's a good spell.
15?
Yes.
15 for the damage.
15 damage.
Yes.
If it,
Alright. And what's the DC save? Is there
What's
Yeah.
it?
con save, DC is what?
what happens if
17.
17.
What happens if it saves it?
Uh,
Takes half?
Yeah.
Takes half damage on a
Alright.
successful save.
As fire erupts from them.
More fire.
What was the other
Invisible fire, actually.
spell you cast on him? The mind one?
Synaptic
Yes.
static.
The minus a D6.
4.
What was it?
It's a
D4 was it?
D6
Is it a
from attack rolls and
yeah.
ability checks
Wow, that's good.
and
it's a
constitution
really good
saving
spell.
throws to maintain concentration. So I
Attacks,
don't know
everything.
if
Yeah,
technically
I thought
that
it was
applies.
a D4, but D6, that's pretty good.
Alright.
And it's instantaneous too, so it's not concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And it would take half damage, right?
If it succeeded.
Take half damage. So it kind of seems to try to, you go full, call it forth your magic, kind of a beam just comes down, it seems to kind of stand there partially, and then you just see it kind of start eroding on its body, and it just kind of just goes down until it meets a beam.
My concentration breaks.
And it kind of just falls backwards, just with a perfect beam going right through it. Just
With a visible look of horror on my face. I don't know if I like
that's
this.
the encounter.
Now I'm gonna. So here's the thing. I collect 30. Hang on. Yeah, I collect 30 toes of the giants.
That's it.
30 toes.
Yes, 30 toes.
Okay.
Assuming they all have 10 toes each.
You find about 26.
Oh
Okay, 26 potions of hill giant strength coming up.
Oh boy.
Take over the world.
Do the stack.
No, they don't.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
All right, so you gotta give the children back to their mother, and she's just saying their thank you, just like thank you. They can kind of hand off and just look at the dead bodies, and you see more of the kind of farmers are. Over time, as you're kind of going over the area, more of the farmers are approaching the area as they saw you fell them. There's kind of applauding you. Yeah!
I'm gonna bring the giants into a pile, and for the remainder 2 dragon breaths, I'm just gonna set them ablaze.
I was gonna help. Want me to help
Away
you with that?
from the farmland.
You're supposed to just
You get away from the farmland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was pulling them away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you gotta find a spot that's kind of dirty and everything. Kind of take them to like the field that they just ravaged and just put them in the middle. Just
Oh, it's
from
gonna
which it'll
stink.
probably fertilize that land for them.
Even though they're diseased.
That's
Fire
why I'm
cleanses
binding.
all.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Oh,
burning
okay.
them because they're diseased.
All right, you just kind of get a cheering and is anyone doing anything? or-
Yeah, Eve's gonna go to like someone who's maybe not super loud and ask them if if these giants had anything to do with rumors of a cursed field.
Find an older gentleman like, no, these giants they just appeared out of nowhere. I saw it myself. Right before they grabbed my poor neighbor, there's a darkness showed up. I'm not magic.
Oh, no.
I don't know, but
Just whatever description you can give.
I don't like a dark door. Appeared now, and then they walked through and started rampaging.
I see.
Um,
Then is would you know about the cursed fields? Yeah, she describes like what she was told.
Because as you're talking to him, another person says, "Don't forget there was a dark lady."
The dark lady.
Aye, there's a dark lady, and she shows up, and bad things have happened.
Could you give me a description other than dark?
Darker lady,
Like shadowy?
Mary points to herself.
darker. And the kind of older guy was saying that the first person just pushes him away. Go away, Lawrence. All right. If you're talking to the, let's look at the giants, make sure they're burning. All right. If you're cursed fields. If you're talking about those idiots they kept bragging over the local tavern that they found an enchanter who enchanted their fields, and they wouldn't have to work a day this season.
Would those fields happen to be the ones that are driving away the refugees who were supposed to work them?
I know people are afraid of working on it because they're enchanted.
That's, I think, the information I was looking for.
All right, I'm glad I can help.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for getting rid of the giants.
Of course.
Kind of spits in the direction and kind of walks away.
Eve also frowns just a little bit. Shakes her head. Heads back to the group.
Stomping around, yelling in excitement like a little kid after
Which one?
destroying those giants.
Which one was a minute and which one was the hour?
So they were not. Both were an hour. For you, the growth was 2 hours.
Oh,
For me, it's 3 hours.
So you have a giant member of your party for a couple hours.
And another giant member for 3 hours.
Yeah. All right.
Ebalsa's gonna use her sending stone to directly message everyone because she knows she's not going to get hurt over Okri. And she's going to tell them about the mysterious door that the giants appeared through, insinuate that they were probably summoned, and then mention the Dark Lady that the guy would not give a description of. And then also relay information about the cursed fields, which were a little bit ways. Oh, I'm sorry.
I wonder if the farmers would know where this enchantress might be.
I think we should probably go over to where the fields are and ask around.
Alright. Is everyone going to be in, like, agree with that?
Yeah.
Everyone going to do anything while you're here with as Okri's dancing around the burning bodies of these giants? Like a bonfire?
Yeah. Since I'm so big, I'll pick up any, like, wreckage that's, like, off of
You
buildings.
set up some stuff, but you see most of those damage is kind of going to have to get new ones.
Yeah. Well, just like just get rid of the, like, if, like, there's, like, a pillar, like something like on top of a building, get that stuff. Get the tough stuff out of the way so
You
people
move
can-
some stuff with your increased might that you kind of find you're kind of liking, your increased size. Anyone else going to do anything or before you guys head over to that other field?
I'm gonna go over to Gunther, and I'm going to pick him up like a teddy bear and
you
hug
kind
him.
of approach her, kind of scoot back away as your giant form. Come on, Gunther.
I
Eyes
give
wide.
food, of course. He recognizes me. The smell as well.
It's just the size coming in. It just show the food is like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It settles as you get closer to it.
Pick him up like a cat,
Oh my god.
or he's underneath my arm, and I'm petting him. Satisfied with the reality of that it is.
Did you or as you pick him up, you hear your wagon just get picked
No,
up.
I would unhook him. I wouldn't
unhook
do
it?
something
Alright.
stupid like that.
Alright. So you were doing hooking, you're carrying, she kind of went back. Are you going to drag your wagon?
Yup.
Okay, you can't drag your wagon. Everyone, you're carrying. So when you see just Oakley disappear, he just comes back dragging his wagon
you
with
doing
his
squats?
goat under his arm, just petting it.
Oh, look at you guys. Gunther's done some hard work. He deserves a break.
I've never seen Okri look so satisfied before.
Nahiri had her hands over her mouth and she's like trying not to laugh hysterically.
Do anything, Saoirse, or
No, I'm just speechless at all this happening right now.
And Sora goes up to Saoirse and says, "You've been a fine warrior. You've killed many great beings.
giant form of
Roll
her staring
intimidation
down?
because you're doing it right now.
If I'm not trying to be intimidated, but if you're intimidated,
The way your booming voice is scaring me.
You gotta move
That's,
away.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but
I understand.
Saoirse recoils a little bit, like warrior, and it's like I did one thing.
You took a entire platoon before.
And Okri speaks up and says, "That's the thing. You only had to do one thing."
And
I'd thank you not to talk about the platoon thing. Thank you.
do you not like this?
No, I don't.
Well, next time I'll give you the potion then, and you'll grow bigger.
I pass on that. Thank you.
The taste is not that bad.
Ugh.
You get past the nail.
It's the giant strength. That's the one that has... Right, anyways.
Alright, you gotta make your way over. Are you guys gonna take the road or are you just gonna walk through a field?
Walk through the field.
You're gonna walk through the field.
As long as is the destroyed fields, yes. If it's
No, you see the quick route would be to go through some of these
Your
fields.
boss is gonna yell at you not to trample people's crops.
I wouldn't trample the crops. I'm going through the path of the field.
You're being careful. As kind of just your big size, you're just like you kind of chuckling yourself as you're like walking these big steps.
I would also have the wagon on my shoulder, and the other bottom half of the wagon would be on Sora's shoulder.
Oh, because you're both just carrying.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
both carrying this wagon. You're both just hopping back.
Basically, if you guys decide to be in the wagon, it's like a palanquin.
No.
No, I'm flying.
Okay.
pictures, well, they're all too smart. Like, nope. All right, you make your way across, and you do see some farmers who are kind of yelling at each other. Oh!
The chickens must be freaking their mind.
Oh yeah, they fucking would.
You do see farmers kind of yelling at each other, pointing at the field and whatnot. As you approach, you see they're kind of yelling, kind of talking about this field, what to do with it.
I guess I yell out, "Hey,
Oh, they kind of just jump up and like, oh!
what's the problem?"
Alright, one thing. Well, you see, my brother here, he made a deal with an enchanter. It was an enchantress. It was an enchanter.
You see here, this
no
is the
one-
problem. You're mixed with magic. It's your fault.
You see here, they turn to someone else, and you see here, this idiot made a problem.
No, I'm agreeing with the son who's like, or the brother who's
brothers?
saying, like, you trusted that enchantress. I'm agreeing with him.
Like you're saying, this is your both
Yeah,
your fault. There's
basically.
he's just looking pleased and. Alright, well, you see, this enchanter, they said that they were going to enchant our fields, that we wouldn't have to work a day. The fields will look after themselves, toil away, and then this happened.
There's no shortcuts for
Boss is
hard
gonna
work.
look at the field when he gestures to it.
When you look at it, it's kind of normal field, but then you notice you're all right. Oh, you can roll one or use your normal perception, doesn't matter.
Please.
I'll roll first, and then we'll see how.
I was just gonna cast Detect Magic and just start inspecting.
You take magic
14.
all on this whole field.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna
Then I'll
use-
follow up.
It's the same,
gonna-
no matter what I
I'm
choose.
gonna
a
roll
13.
Arcana.
Okay.
I was gonna say, could I spend like 11 minutes casting Identify to see if I can somehow
Ritual
ascertain?
casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sitting there.
Just
you
sit
start- you
down
start
on
this
the
ritual.
field right next to it, just touching
As
it.
you step foot, you see as you kind of approach it, you'd all say, I'm gonna say you'd all say it. You see the actual everything in this field is alive and moving. All the vegetables just kind of moving, and you actually see some of them are carrying sticks that are like sharpened, kind of carrying it. As you kind of approach the field, they kind of walk towards you, just kind of look like they're just
I
watching.
look over to the farmer and I say, "Is that normal?"
Are they yours?
The other one is well, it was all right. I mean, we didn't have to do anything. They replaced the scarecrow. Everything that went there, they killed.
And they're fine. Well,
Did they kill some of the villagers?
No, not really. They scared them, scared us. It wasn't so bad. Crows would land. They go.
Why is it bad now?
Kill them.
Come on.
They killed one of the cows. One of the cows strolled on and then got into the field, and
Don't you keep track of where your cows?
it got out.
Sounds like you don't have a sturdy fence.
They just kind of look at you both. They're both like offended.
Who was in charge of building it?
They both point each other. He was.
I'm assuming it's the one with the bad decisions.
Anyway, this enchanters. You see the one who first talked to you, who you agreed with. Cast a spell all on the whole field. It worked. I said it worked good. We thought they were going to be burying themselves in the ground, and the seeds worked, and they grew very healthily, and then they started walking around.
This enchanter, do they have a name?
They both just kind of like.
Can you give a physical description?
You see, it was a man, and it was a woman. Green. They both say a green cloak.
Okay. Green cloak.
Race?
They kind of just like go quiet. Just, L.
Height.
Have to be elves.
Average.
Build.
We didn't get a good look at them.
Clearly.
They said they blessed it. We don't know what it was. It was over a night, I think it was. They went and blessed the field, and they said it worked fine, but we're terrified to go and go our own fields.
where did you meet this enchantress?
I was gonna. While they're asking them all the questions, would I be able to coax one of the things and like pry the weapon out of its hand and hold on to it to cast Identify for 11 minutes? As long as I hold a creature for the whole time, I can understand what spell was cast.
How are you trying to get to you?
I'll go and grab one if I have to.
Are you trying to motion for it? You said you roll Arcana?
23.
23? You know this be kind of a blessing from... It's natural based, nature based, but you're kind of mystified on it. You don't know who would do this. Seems to be kind of not get a deity, but something, a lesser power. Kind of like a demigod would have to be cast this enchantment. On a field at this magnitude.
I muse on this for a bit before I tell anyone. I'll tell them soon.
Alright. You do see when you kind of coax one to kind of close, it kind of just comes right to the edge of the field and is looking at you. You see this, it looks to be just like a enlarged carrot kind of plot story. Just kind of, you look at his arms and legs, they actually look like they just grew out of it, like they're actual part of it.
Is it as big as a halfling or something?
It's about a foot tall.
Oh, okay.
So it's like walking around this kind of, that little stick, a little sharp at the end. You don't see what's looking at you if there's no eyes, it just kind of like stops at the edge
Yeah,
of
it's
the
not a
field.
potato.
Okay.
I would try
You can roll a
and
dex to
hold-
grab it.
Yeah.
Alright, roll a dex, see if you can grab it real quick.
Oh no, that's my warlock. I need
Are you
this.
grabbing the stick or are you grabbing?
I'm grabbing the whole damn thing.
Oh, then
That'd be athletics.
that'd be athletic.
Athletics. Alright, you can use athletics, I guess.
Oh, that's fine. That's still
Okay.
really high. 25.
So as you go and just like quickly, as like walks you, just grab it super quickly, and as soon as you grab it, you hear high pitched thing just goes across, and all the everything else is in the field just starts
it.
moving. And so it's like it spins and kind of walks back on the field.
Does everything stop?
Everything kind of still coming towards the edge.
But I stay on the outside of.
Yeah, they stop right at the edge of the field.
I stop talking to these two men and I look at Belle and I was like, "What did you do?" Usually I make the dumb decisions.
I'm trying to find things out. Science.
As you're all looking, you do see not all of them came. You do see there's other ones going out. It looked like they're kind of going to another side of the kind of the field, kind of closer to the other side, closer to the house.
Other carrot beings?
Nahiri,
Yes.
do you still have that sleep spell?
Yes.
Do you think you can cast it on one of them?
I can try.
So actually, Deborah, these are called baby carrots.
Alright.
I'm done. No. I'm gonna cast sleep on myself. Bye, y'all.
You guys sleep on the field?
Yeah.
Alright. You cast sleep and they just kind of keep moving around. It seems nothing doesn't really affect them.
Oh. Even at the second level?
No effect.
I asked the farmers. So when you collect this produce, they're okay with.
That's the thing. They collect themselves. You see the ones moving over, they just kind of point at the distance. You see, they pull themselves out of the ground. They go over there and they jump into the baskets.
But how do they get out of the field then?
They don't leave the field. We have to take the baskets out.
And they're you can go into the field and they won't attack you.
No, they don't attack us.
Just you two.
Other workers have gone in. They don't get attacked. It's kind of terrifying to have everything moving around at your feet. I mean,
Where did you meet this enchantress?
Enchanter.
Also rolls her eyes.
They just showed up.
Do you know where they live?
Did you get a name?
And no.
So you just let a stranger enchant your field. You trusted them blindly, and
What was the harm?
What direction did they come from?
We know they went north.
Okay, I guess. I look over to Ibosa. Do you know where what's north of here?
is it more farms?
Just a little more farms, and you just know that eventually going down that way, they could reach the capital city or kind of the other side. There's just pretty much farms, miles all
Mostly
around.
just more farms. Eventually, if you go far enough, you'll get into a city, like proper, but
All right, Belle, go
His
ahead.
his mind's going real fast here. Is there a little tiny object around, like a rock or something?
It's just rock, just random rock.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
random
random
rock.
rock. Yeah.
Cool. He's gonna cast this spell on it. Does it do what's happening to the vegetables?
Yep. You see this? You see kind of as you cast a spell, the rock just little arms and legs all of a sudden just kind of looks at it and moved and
no, make them fight.
Yeah, actually, he's gonna do that.
Aw.
you're really gonna make
Yeah,
a fight. All
yeah.
right.
It's just a rock.
It kind of goes and just like grabs one of the carrots and the other carrots just kind of some other vegetables just comes and beating this rock, kind of bouncing off it. And the rock's kind of slowly like just digging into this carriage. So it breaks it in half.
Good news, I know what spell it is.
That is quite
Committed
disturbing. Can you do that again?
Yeah, you find a rock for me.
I pull out.
These are still all produce.
I call the rock back.
We're glad you came. We just merely were worried if this enchantment was going to lift or not.
Do you need it gone? Would you prefer it gone?
Just kind of terrifying, unnerving.
I mean, it seems you got what you asked for.
Yes, but you don't know that a crow comes out of the sky and they go and cut it to pieces and spread it out amongst the field.
What's wrong with that? It's fertilizer.
It's terrifying. It's
So don't
simple
look.
for adventurers like you, but we're just simple farmers.
Eve also turns to Belrothian and says, well, I can't do it, but are you able to dispel this?
No, unfortunately, I just have the same spell. I'm not able to dispel it. We might just have to find the source and hope that they can dispel it. Or find somebody else who can.
If you want them gone, why don't you just burn it down?
This is a livelihood. We don't just burn it down. I mean, like I said, look, it's not like it's bad. It's just unnerving.
Then wait till winter. Burn it down, and you'll be able to do something next year.
They kind of stare at you.
I just caught on to. That's a good
You want
joke.
to roll insight?
No, I realize why.
Oh.
I'm telling them I'm just annoyed with them. And I'm telling them what I would do.
Just kind of they go to typical dwarves. If you can't do anything about it, then thank you. Okay, grabs one, hesitant grabs one. He just doesn't make any noise. Just kind of moves around him. Here, offers you a vegetable.
What?
You can take one if you want.
I roll insight.
All right. Each can take one if you want. Thank you for coming all this way, but I guess if you can't remove it or anything.
Oh, is this a product sample?
23 insight. So before I would stop you from grabbing it, 23 insight. Is he trying to shove this burden onto us by having them be sicked on us by grabbing that thing?
No, he's trying to give one as a gift, basically for coming out here.
Okay.
What?
You grab it. As you grab it, it kind of just like it stops moving stairs, and the arms and legs fall off. And just a big carrot.
Balsa sighs, crosses her arms, says, well, I suppose we do have incentive to investigate this enchantress, whatever.
Well,
Is there any reason to investigate though?
Sending stone. We got paid for it.
She's gonna send Stone back. They don't care about it. This is easy money at this point. There's no point investigating and wasting your
Again.
time.
We never got the gold for that
Okay.
job. We weren't paid.
True, but payment was promised for completing the job.
That's it. That's all.
Sushi, you gonna do anything? Or you still on your thoughts on the befuddlement of this enchantment?
My rock buddy is on my shoulder.
Sort of climb. You guys see this rock just kind of climb up. And
Hang on, I'm thinking of
Stand
what
there.
to say.
He lasts for 8 hours.
You're just gonna go and just like watch and like poke
Is
at
that
it.
tiny servant?
takes a punch at you.
She moves.
Well, it's not hurting anyone besides that cow. I just need to learn to have sturdy fences.
You can you roll another. Since you rolled 23 for
Yes.
You can roll history.
Okay.
I'll give you advantage for how high you roll.
Oh,
Arcana.
sweet.
roll again. 17 plus.
17.
You have a 0?
So Dave,
Yes, sir.
you heard of people being able to call forth powerful kind of powerful
21.
Fey lords from the Fey
Is it
Wild.
21? Here, let me see.
You recall that people can call forth the power of basically they can call forth Fey lords from the Fey Wild to give enchantments or bestow their power upon them. This looks like it might be.
Are you gonna relay this or
Yes.
no? Okay.
Yeah, it was like, what if it was this?
And you just say what?
That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
that's what I
like,
assumed. What if it was
Yeah.
this?
So we're dealing with a Fey god?
Demigod, perhaps.
Demigod.
Can I roll?
Is there such a thing?
Would it be history to know like users that can use Fey magic or something?
Okay, I want.
I guess I'll.
Would I know?
Would I also know?
What would that be? History, insight.
You can roll history.
I'm gonna say nope.
You guys can all roll history if you want.
I'm gonna
or you
get-
just roll intelligence.
This is too far out of my pay grade.
I'll use guidance on
Would I
myself.
know?
Intelligence.
It's a low DC.
Well, I have a natural 19. What do you want me to roll for?
Oh. You just use that as passes anyway. Whatever.
26.
You're literally, you guys gotta think about, you just gotta all bring your eyes and stare at Searshaw.
11.
26 on this demigod. If like gods of
It'd be like
Fey gods of demigods.
29. It's plus 10.
21.
Alright, if everyone's kind of looking at the, well, for kind of Searshaw when you're thinking of who has the power, for you two, since you rolled so high, you kind of more, again, you don't know any of the names, but you do recall that Searshaw is going to see there is another druid circle, and anyone has power, maybe a member of them.
Would your circle might know of that could cast this power?
I could ask the Grand Keeper.
First keeper.
Thank you, First Keeper, about this. I don't know if she's busy at this time.
You guys just gotta chalk it off and kind of head back to town, or?
Pretty much.
Well, wasn't our job to
It's just
fix the problem?
No.
our job was just to inspect it and see what's going on.
So there's a curse. This doesn't seem like a curse. It was a blessing.
It wasn't a
Can I
curse.
roll history to remember the wording that the coin master gave?
Yep.
Cool. Because I don't fucking remember. That's a 14.
Alright, you just remember him saying a lot of the peasants were kind of in arms or kind of scared of a cursed field.
Sure. But the
Pretty much
action word.
Put them at ease.
Oh, put them at ease.
Put them at ease.
Okay.
Go investigate and put them at ease and check it out. If it's a problem, fix it.
Okay. Well, I guess technically we have done what we were set out to do.
It's not causing none of the farmers harm.
So far.
They're harmless.
My
Shows the rock
my,
person.
my eyes like glance to your rock pet. I'm like,
See
No,
the
it's an
rock
out.
thing is kind of stares.
Is
It
there
has no eyes. It just
is there still a dead cow? Is there a dead cow carcass somewhere?
You'll see one.
Okay.
When you're looking out for the dead carcass, I guess I'm gonna tell you. They said they ripped apart the crows and scattered them on the field. I'm guessing that's where the cow went to. Anyways, let's head out.
nothing else for
The
it.
last thing, or you should all head out.
Ebolth is just gonna say, well, I guess just keep people out of your field and let it do its own thing.
And I also chime in and say, you should probably put a sign there.
You could charge admission for viewing.
And they're kind of talking, arguing. Oh, it'd be good. No, we didn't make a big offense. Oh, they're kind of arguing with each other. Go back to arguing. Just kind of walking away.
Here you
All right.
should.
So with that, we are going to end this episode. It's been a little longer, but thank you for joining us for this episode of Sore Feet Adventurers.